My name is DJ Soul. Thank you for having me. My name is DJ Soul. As I said, DJ Soul Party Rocker is my nickname. Soul is really my nickname. People call me Soul. Facebook is my government. You don't need to know that. Thank you. All right, let's get into this. Question number one. How did you start your journey as a DJ and what inspired you to pursue it? So I've always loved music. My mom put me on the music at a very early age, and I've always loved it. So it was only really natural that I became a DJ. Corporate America, I used to make the CDs with the popular songs. If you remember early 2000s, Hot 97, the station had an actual mixtape series called Hot 97 where they would have the newer songs come out. So I called mine Hotter Than 97 because it was hotter than, okay. And I would put all the newest songs. I would go to New York, still the Hot 97 mixtape, see what was on there, and then add some stuff that I had knew or heard about and added it. And it was a big hit. So one of my friends, Mike Gelasso, used to always buy them. You know, anything you make, I want them. Anything you make, I want them. And one day we was having a conversation. He said, my family has a cookout every year and the DJ is always trash. Why are you not DJing? All right. I know I didn't have an answer for him. Why am I not DJing? I'd always loved it. Had always been around DJs. Carried the crates. My man Jay had got some equipment when I was 17. We dipped and dabbed in the DJ business. He sold it all. I kind of forgot about it, but my man Melvin and Tom, like, they were my old heads, and they they DJ'd all the parties that I used to go to. And, you know, I would always pick their brain. Why does this do that? How do you do that? How do you know what record to play? So, you know, I always was around this industry, and I had came into some money at Aetna, leaving FedEx, turned that into buying equipment from a co-worker's husband, and the rest is history, basically. How has my music taste evolved since you began DJing? So I started DJing around 2002 when the South really had started taking over hip-hop, like Lean With It, Rock With It, all that. I hated it, like, for real. I hated it. I was a lyrical person. Like, I loved East Coast hip hop. I loved Death Row. I loved Snoop, Pac, Nas, Jay. Like, that was hip hop. Wu-Tang, some lesser known, like the Alcoholics from the West Coast, Brand New Beat. Like, I loved that. And when I heard the South, I'm like, this is not hip hop. They just want you to dance. Like, that's it. Except for T.I. and Outkast, like, really, nobody in the South was lyrical, in my opinion, so I hated it. Now, going back, I play all that because I have evolved to know that you can be in one pool and, like, just not care about lyrics, but just worry about dancing. And then, you know, hip-hop artists that all they care about is lyrics and the message and all that. So that, my taste has evolved that way. However, I've always loved jazz and all different types of music. So that's the only way I would say it evolved. Do you notice a lot of alcohol references in the tracks and videos you play? Absolutely. Absolutely. Come on, Henny is a big reference. Diddy, shout out to Diddy, no Diddy. Diddy made Ciroc popular. Like, Jay made Armadale vodka popular. Like, rap has made these companies billions of dollars. So yes, there are a lot of hip hop. There was always a lot of alcohol references. If you go back to the 90s with Ice Cube and Crooked Eye, OE, St. Odds, he made St. Odds popular. Like, so rap and alcohol have always benefited each other. I don't know how much it has paid the hip hop artists, but they have actually made these companies rich. Have you seen any changes in this trend over time? So yeah, it started off with just basically talking about beer and malt liquor, and then when Puffy and Jay and when they started evolving as far as the name brands and getting money, it went to the high end liquors, the Moets, you saw the videos they sipping Mo and all that. So it has evolved, changed. Um, what effect do you think this? We often hear specific brands or types of drinks shouted out in songs. What effect do you think has on the audience preferences or behaviors? Hip hop has always determined fashion style and purchasing. Like when Jay said, "Why are you wearing throwbacks?" When he started throwbacks, everybody wore throwbacks. When he said, "I'm not you a young boy, I'm wearing button-ups," nobody wore throwbacks. Biggie literally ended Kwame's career when he said, "Why you got polka dots on?" Like Kwame tells this story. Like Biggie ended his career. So hip hop has always influenced what our culture buys. And again, Ciroc, nobody was buying Ciroc before, so nobody knew what Ciroc was. Nobody knew what, Henny was big, but the Incredible Hulks and all that, like, that's all hip hop and music inspired. All of it. What's your take on how music's frequent nods to drinking shape or reflect cultural attitudes towards alcohol? You can't function in an environment with hip hop and it not be alcohol involved. I don't really listen. I've DJ'd a bunch of parties, and when it's a dry party, meaning there's no alcohol, or a wedding where there's no alcohol, compared to one where it is, it's no comparison. It's to the point where you can say this is going to be a dry event. People will go to their cars. You probably have done it, and they'll have a bottle in their car. Like it's almost, you can't have one without the other, in my opinion, and have a successful event. Now, shout out to everybody who don't drink. I'm not saying you can't drink and enjoy yourself, but I'm saying when you have a crowd of people, you have to have alcohol if you're having hip hop and that environment. Music can mirror or mold societal norms. How do you think the portrayal of alcohol in music influences or echoes societal views on drinking? Again, they make it acceptable for you to be involved in this culture without doing neither. It's possible. I know people that don't do either or, but I don't know a lot of them. I don't know a lot. Yeah. As a DJ, how do you see the connection between the atmosphere you create with your music and the alcohol consumption at your gigs? How do you see the connection between the atmosphere you create with your music and the alcohol consumption? My music is based on vibes. I vibe with the crowd. So at the beginning of the night when people are just getting, situated, there's not that many people there, I'm usually chill, playing some chill stuff, some good classics. As the vibe picks up, more people consume alcohol, people are taking shots. You take the energy up. You take the energy up a little bit. The energy goes up. You're drinking more. Shots. So yeah, I set that up. How crucial is the relationship between music venues or events and alcohol sponsorships or partnerships from your perspective? It's very crucial. I work with Philly Nate, who is the he works with Jim Beam and Hornitos, Cavazier. He's their rep. He is the man in Philadelphia. Fly Guy, shout out to Fly Guy, shout out to Philly Nate, shout out to Darren. I work with them. We curate events. They are so important. That sponsorship is so important because not only do you build relationships with the brand, but you get people to taste certain brands that maybe they never tasted, or it builds the brand up. the brand sees that their stock is going up in your area, they're going to throw more money into having more events, better events, high-end events. Just come to one of our events, you'll see. So yes, it's absolutely, the sponsorship is key. Like when Nate brought that element into, in my opinion, into the Philadelphia party scene. So when that came, everything changed. Everything changed. Have you worked on events heavily influenced or sponsored by alcohol brands? Yes, I just mentioned that I did. How did it affect the atmosphere and your music selection? So the atmosphere changes when you have an elite brand and corporation that's sponsoring it. You know, you got to be professional in life. Having a brand of that magnitude, you have to change. Like, you have to change the music. And I'm not saying you can't play trap, because we have trap and R&B. Shout out to trap and R&B. So you can play what you usually play. Is just a certain level of, how can I say it? You have to switch it up a little bit. Looking ahead, how do you see the dynamic between music and alcohol evolving, especially with shifting societal attitudes? How do I see it evolving? How do I see it evolving? So these corporations are too smart, too big, too entrenched in the culture to not evolve. So they're going to look at what the younger generation is into. So I see the corporations with a bigger pulse on what's going on in music and what's going on in these environments, and see how they can be more involved. If that involves sponsoring more events, because 10, 15 years ago, in urban events, we didn't have a lot of alcohol sponsorships. Those came in different events, different circles. But you see a lot of corporations and alcohol companies sponsoring more urban situations. And I think that's going to continue. I think they're going to be more hand in hand and more sending more reps and being in the mix, being outside. I think that's how it's going to evolve. You're going to see them being more involved. So yeah, I hope I answered all these questions right. Again, thank you for having me, Shake, Stir, and Mingle. Hopefully I'll see you out at one of my events soon. And yeah, DJ Soul the Party Rocker. Please follow me on Instagram at DJ Soul Party Rocker, all CKA. Follow me on all your socials, and book me for your next event. Let's go. Peace.